Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Hope you've all had a wonderful Christmas with your families. It is a Dark Angels Christmas once again. So last year they revealed Azrael on Christmas Day, but this year we've had a load of new miniatures revealed. I've put the trailer up in the background, and as you probably guessed from the thumbnail and the image that you saw at the start of this video, we are indeed getting a brand new Belial miniature. But not only are we getting Belial, there's going to be a Deathwing Army Set as well, with Deathwing Knights, Deathwing Terminators based on the new multi-part kit, and some Dark Angels upgrade sprues as well to give them that Deathwing look. Not only that, we've also got new Dark Angels Inner Circle companions. Now these look to be like the return of the Risen, which we'll cover in a moment, and it looks like it's going to be an awesome year for Dark Angels. But let's start off by taking a look at Belial himself. So this one is a massive improvement on the old miniature. Back banner has gone from the old miniature, and now he's got some sort of crest on the top of his armour. He's striding forwards rather than stood there with his turned in toes look, which I really didn't like on the old miniature. And if we look at his Stormbolter, that does indeed solve a rumour engine. Now the other day I did a video talking about rumour engine images. I mentioned the Stormbolter and I said even though that it was black and white, it did look like it was painted red because it was lighter than the leather strap, and we were talking whether it was Belial or Commissar Yarrick. It is indeed Belial's Stormbolter. Not only has the Stormbolter been solved as a rumour engine, if we look at his base as well, there's also a funky skeleton there with a purity seal. Again, that's another rumour engine that's been solved, but a really nice miniature, I've got to say. I love the way the cloak and the robes are flowing over his armour, and there's also an alternate head option. If we look at the back of his the image here, you can see the alternate head there. Don't know if there's going to be a helmeted option, I presume not. I think we'll just get those two, either with the hood up or the hood down. But I've got to say, I really do like this miniature. I love the way the cape's flowing over the back of the armour. Recently, Games Workshop have been a bit iffy with the capes on the plastic miniatures, but I think they've knocked it out of the park with this one. A very good Belial miniature. So moving on, we've got the Inner Circle companions. These are absolutely stunning. I love the look of these miniatures. Now, the accompanying Warhammer community article that came along with this Dark Angels reveal didn't quite say that this is the Risen, but presumably, from the way they've described it, how they've just come from nowhere, and not even the Grandmasters are sure what they are, it sounds like an awful lot like these are the Fallen, the Risen. Really nice miniatures, all carrying Calibanite great swords. If we look at this image on the screen now, you can see another rumour engine solved, the guy with the sensor there. And also, if we look at the next two, we've got one with a Mark 7 helmet. That's absolutely awesome as well. They are in Primaris armour from the looks of things, but I really do like these miniatures. And again, if we look at this guy with the banner, that's another rumour engine sword. That was the one from Christmas Eve. And on the back of him as well, if we look at the rear of this image, that scabbard on his back there, again, that was a rumour engine image. We looked at that one the other day in the other video, and he said it was very similar to the Deathwing Knight sword, but it was in fact from one of the Inner Circle companions. I love these miniatures. I think they look absolutely fantastic. I love the right shoulder pad there, very old school 30k Dark Angels with the black and white and what have you. Really nice. Moving on, was also an upgrade sprue coming. Now, it's not quite as good as the Black Templars upgrade sprue, I would say, but it is a nice upgrade sprue. Can't complain. Plenty of helmets, plenty of hooded helmets. There's a couple there you could use for the blade guard. We've also got some Deathwing shoulder pads. There's one Deathwing chest plate. There's a plasma cannon there. It looks like it's been qualified a little bit. And there's also various different shoulder pads. We've got a Watcher in the Dark carrying a book of secrets there. And also, if we look at the bottom right hand corner, there's also some Phobos shoulder pads there, which I think is a first for an upgrade sprue. Not only that, there's some Deathwing shields that can go on your Terminators. And if we look, there's also some Ravenwing icons as well. You get 3 pairs of the icons to go on the sides of the Outrider bikes, but unfortunately we only get one of the tails for the bike, so you're just going to have to give that to your Outrider Sergeant. But a nice upgrade sprue, and we are getting 2 in the army set, which we're just about to look at, which is Deathwing Assault. So yep, brand new army set. It's got a limited edition codex in it. There's data cards in there, and there's also some transfers as well. And if we look at the transfers, it looks like they may have some successor chapters on there as well. Angels of Vengeance maybe, or Angels of Redemption and Guardians of the Covenant I think are on there. So a brand new transfer sheet, and in the box we're getting 2 upgrade sprues. We're getting a set of Deathwing Knights and 2 sets of Deathwing Terminators. So it's a Terminator squads with 2 upgrade kits, and of course Belial. I think there's also a Watcher in the Dark in there, and a couple of the teleport homers as well. So a brand new Deathwing Army set. This is going to be coming presumably before the main Codex supplement release. It's not a Codex, by the way, it is a Codex supplement. So presumably rest of the first founding chapters, or the main ones, Ultramarines, Space Wolves, Blood Angels, are going to get a Codex supplement, but very, very nice. And also we've got the Codex supplement cover for the regular version. You got the cover art there. That's going to be coming soon. Really, really nice, and I can't wait to see what's coming. Now, not only have we got this Dark Angels reveal that we saw on Christmas Day, also on Boxing Day they've gone and revealed a few teasers, if you like, for what's going to be coming for Warhammer 40,000 in 2024. So if we look at the first image on the screen now, when I first looked at it, I actually thought this was something to do with Leagues of Votann. But looking again at the start of the Warhammer community article, it does actually say it's been a phenomenal year for Warhammer 40,000, and with codexes for Orcs, Adeptus Custodes and the Tau Empire on the way, I actually think this first image is for the Custodes. Now the reason I say that is because if we look at the greave, or the leg if you like, on the screen there, it does look very, very similar to the Custodes style greaves. So that bit at the top that I first thought was a Leagues of Votann banner thing that they have, I can't remember what they're called, that actually might be some sort of wings or Huskar feathers or something like that. Plus the spear looks like it's Custodes. The next image, this looks like some sort of Kroot tracker coming for the Tau. Now we know there's a Krutox coming because we've seen the gun for it, but this looks different. This looks like a Kroot tracker on some sort of beastie. And I'll put a little rumour engine image up on the screen there. Could this be another rumour engine solved? And then lastly, there was a teaser for what looks like, to me, an Orc mech. So if we look at the right arm, I'm not sure what gun that is, but the left arm definitely looks like some sort of shock attack gun. And we look at the banner pole there, there's some sort of cross spanners. So are we getting a brand new big mech? Certainly looks like it. Now I think this is not the only teasers that we're going to see. I think over the next few days towards New Year's Eve, we're going to be seeing a few more of these types of teasers, because they did say there'll be something every day leading up to the new year. So fingers crossed we'll be seeing some more teasers as well. But let me know in the comments what you think about these new Dark Angels and also the teases for 2024. I know this video is a little bit later, but Christmas Day, I didn't really want to be making a video on Christmas Day because Mrs. Waffle had shouted at me for one reason, and not only that, I wanted to see what was going to come on Boxing Day as well. But let me know in the comments what you think about these new Dark Angels. Have you got any more speculation on what could be coming? Hopefully they're going to sneak in Ezekiel somewhere. I think he could do with a new miniature as well. And also, what do you think these teases are as well? I think the Custodes, Kroot and Orcs, and I think it's a mech for the Orcs. But let me know in the comments. I always read them. I always look forward to reading and replying. Also, if you enjoyed this video, let me know by giving it a like. And if you didn't enjoy it, just do the usual. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you didn't like, because that always helps me make better videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got an old world video coming out later today because they've just released a load of info on that, what the launch factions are and the launch boxes, so look out for that one. But all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I hope you've all had a great holidays, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.